Hey, so we'll look at the pipeline operator in JavaScript today. It's still an experimental feature. So let's write an index.js file. We'll create two functions. First one, double. This will return double of the input. Then another function, square, and this will return the square of the input. Let's create a constant result. We'll give the input as 5. Whatever the input is, we'll pipe it to double. Whatever the output of double will be, we'll pipe it to square, and ultimately we will print it via console.log result. So if we look at our program, what will do it will take 5, pass it to double, which will give us 10, and then the output it will pass it via the pipe operator to square, which will give 100, and the result should be printed as 100. So we'll go and try to run it, and we'll get an error. And yes, so it says that unexpected token, this arrow is not defined, the pipe operator is not defined because it's still an experimental feature and it's not yet included in nodejs version 12. So what we will do is we'll use Babel to install it. So before we install Babel things, first we have to npm init so that we can initialize our package. So now the package.json file is created. Now what we'll do is we'll install the Babel file. So we need Babel CLI, Babel core, and Babel plugin proposal pipeline operator. Meanwhile it is installing, we'll fill up our package.json file and we'll create a start script. And why do we need to create a start script is because nodejs by default do not understand what this pipe operator is. So first we have to compile it via Babel, what all packages which we have installed. So Babel will give our index.js as input, out file it will compile and give it to output.js. Once this is done, we'll run it via nodejs output.js, and this should go over at the package. Okay, now we should not, okay, that's fine. So now, but one more thing what we need to do is we have to create a babel.rc file, which will create a Babel RC file. I have already copied the contents which I am going to paste it. So what we'll do is we'll say that plugins which is required and the proposal, we'll save it, and now we'll try to run this file via the script which we wrote, and we'll see the output has came as 100. So if you give some other number, let's say 10 or something, it will, yeah. So that's how the pipe operator works in JavaScript.